struts, breath catching in his chest. Starts to say something real, then buries it with the rest. Boardwalk girls pass by, laughing under neon lights, but Jim's stuck staring at Ant, wrestling with the night. Ant's hand grazes Jim's sleeve by the Subaru's dim glow. Jim flinches, takes a shot, lets the moment go. Cops cruise down the beach, their sirens hum through the haze. Jim leans on the outback, eyes lost in the waves. No future in their hearts, just the ocean's endless roar. White trash Riviera where they're searching for Casamigo. Me and two freak hoes, I hit them both like free throws, hiding what they know. Pour it down, let it flow. White trash Riviera where the truth don't show. Me and two freak hoes, I hit them both like free throw, and nobody really knows. Bottles crack, here we go. White trash Riviera stuck in the undertow. No light, no answers, just the ocean's bitter call. Jim and Ant keep circling, scared to let the walls fall. Broken bottles, silent vows scattered on the sand. Ant's gaze lingers too long, but they won't take a stand. Tequila stings the throat, but it don't drown the pain. Jim's bowl stands quiet stare, same unspoken flame. White trash Riviera, where the nights just bleed away. Two gay Vons in the dark with nothing left to say. Casamigos, me and two freak hoes, I hit them both like free throws, hiding what they know. Pour it down, let it flow. White trash Riviera where the truth don't show. Me and two.
Oh, but buddy, it's always the same. Playing with the boys. Do. Staying, playing with the boys. Nights and sunsets. It's just a little ploy. I'm playing with the boys. And we love boys around here. Big boys, little boys. Oh, big boy. Oh, we're a bit early today. I have a coffee instead of a Celsius, folks. Un café? I'm haunted. I went on a Euro trip back in 2008 with my girlfriend at the time. Big butt, of course. And we stayed with we made friends with an exchange student from Germany, and we stayed at his family's house outside of Menenheim. And I'm haunted. His parents barely spoke English, and we went out for a day with his mom because he was working or something. And she just tried to shove coffee down our faces all day. It's just so European. And she just kept, because she didn't really know English, she would just say, un café, un café, un café, every 5 minutes. Anywho, Sports Mass Collective, episode 144. For the love of God, send a super chat. My phone can no longer stay on until it's plugged in Apple fucking sucks. I'm glad Steve Jobs is dead. That's what he gets for being a gay guy with cancer and AIDS. But no, I really hate Apple. I hate that we've allowed them to monopolize the phone in basically technology industry. Their products have gotten worse. Everything has gotten worse. Steph, do you want the link? I'll send you the link. Does anyone want the link? Mead's dad's doing work at his house. He can't make it. I was going to have Addicted to Profits on, but I told him 1 o'clock, and I ended up having to move things up because of hashtag real job, real life. Yeah, coffee. It's an early show. Un café? Ah! Haunted by that. Went to some botanical gardens. What was I saying? Sports Basketball episode 140 fucking 4. NFL Divisional Weekend 2026. And I don't say this lightly. And this will probably not be the last time you hear me say it this show. Arguably one of the great low key, as the kids say, low key, one of the great sport weekends of the year. Certainly, you could make a real argument it is the best NFL weekend of the year. You have the best 6 teams all playing this weekend. So you have the best teams in the league playing, and you still have full schedules. Meaning, what do we have? 3 games. What is that, right? 3 games tomorrow and 3 today. Is that right, folks? Let me check my notes. Do we have 3 today? I thought we only had 2 today. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, we have 4 games. Am I retarded? Bear with me. I don't have a producer or money or a laptop from this century. So unless you're going to send a super chat, don't complain. If you send a super chat or just PayPal me at thousands of dollars, feel free to complain. Some of you have been doing very well with the PayPal. Some of you have been doing very well on the Patreon. Ooh, Patreon is hot, folks. If you watch the last soccer ball stories, Patreon is revamped. We have a plan for the soccer ball stories where I tell tales from behind the curtains of the Soccer Ball Comedy Club. Names are named that I will not do for you poor people on YouTube. Join the Patreon for $3 measly a month. Just yesterday, I found an old live from the archives, me and Steve smoking a blunt, walking around New York City. Again, hashtag leave your house. You're not going to get this from these fat loser mouth breathers who just talk to screens and watch clips all day. You're only going to get it from the real article, patreon.com/skimassmedia. Don't just join. As I always say, just join and don't watch anything. It's $36 a year. Who cares? I have a phone that doesn't work. I have a computer from 1943, and I don't have a producer. My co-host is dead. If there's any show that should be grifting, it's mine. Yet I have too much of a backbone and deep integrity to turn into grifting losers like the Chads and Miltons and Toes and even Kevin Brennan's and all these other obviously lower level plebes who all just attempt to be me from day one. They've always tried to be me in ski mask, but you have to be born with it. This is made in a gym. This you have to be born with. I have the power of the mind. I have the power of the spirit. You people are just pretending. I'm the real talent. Let's fight. Who wants the link? Tell somebody to who wants a link. I'm ready to fight. It's not even noon. It's not even 11:30. I've had a sip of coffee. I'm all fired up. I still haven't even pulled up the game schedule because I just keep talking because of my rabid ADHD and impulse control issues. I wonder if my phone's not working because I smashed it. Okay. Today we have all right, 2 games each day. Today we have Bills and Broncos 4:30, and then at 8 we have Niners Seahawks. Tomorrow 3 o'clock we have Texans Patriots, and tomorrow at 6:30 Rams Bears. Obviously, we're going to go around to all these games in a minute here. But yes, so we have two play again. Arguably the best, one of the great sport weekends of the year. You have the 8 best NFL teams all playing a semi-full schedule, 2 today, 2 tomorrow, but it'll fill up your days. Get all your shit done. Leave your house and get your shit done and go to the gym in the mornings and then be like me and just smoke weed on the couch the rest of the day. Not today. Daddy's working long hours today. Hashtag real job, hashtag real life, hashtag leave your house. But yeah, the best 8 teams playing. The last weekend of a full schedule. Next weekend, you only have 2 games. And then, of course, you got to wait a week. And, so this is really the last real NFL football weekend. And then you cap it off with the college national championship on Monday night. So big weekend if you like football and you're not gay. If you are gay, you could also watch, but you probably suck on penises and watch The Real Housewives of Timbuktu. It is the snow is coming down here in New England, here in the Great White North. Actually, it may have stopped. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, we'll get to all the games. Yeah, so Mead's dad's cleaning his house or something. I was going to have Addicted to Profits on. He's gay in the Bahamas or something. He got blown away by a storm or something. Basically, everybody hates me. I am the lone wolf of podcasting now, the Sigma Alpha. I roll solo dolo. That's why this is a cult. My Stancelites are all Sigma Alphas. Amongst a universe of shit streamers and grifters and workers and fake works and clips and stream snipes and middle school level bitch made drama, at least you have me once a week, more if you're on the Patreon, to tell you the truth in podcasting and the world. And I am a cult leader. Many people calling me Jim Jones. Somebody Photoshop something with that, please. I will move to Guyana and kill all of you, but it will be good. Who's seen the Jim Jones video? Raise your hand. Classic. What is it? What is the line? Relax, calm down. That's classic. Drinking the Kool-Aid, literally. So, yes, we're all going to move to Guyana and watch sports and inevitably unalive ourselves, as they say on these gay fucking podcasts. Anywho, I'm going to send the link to New Girl and KB, see if I can get some tits in here at least. I haven't seen KB's fat tits or ass lately. Let's see if we can get her on. Come on, you hot bitch. This is how you talk to women. This is what they like, folks. This is how we talk to women in the cult. Of course, my phone is going to fucking probably turn off. And this is the show. This is the show. I got too much going on. I do everything live because I'm a real man. Cook me, you hot. No, that doesn't make sense. Come on, you hot. Oh, I'm going to. Hot. I hate Apple. Now, the key is you send the same text to multiple. Now I'm going to send it to my British lover, New Girl. All right, we'll see what happens. All right. All right. Where are we? Where were we? Where are we going? Addicted to Profits may jump on in a bit. God bless him. Well, obviously we'll get to all the games and make all the picks and give you expert insight only an actual All-American athlete can give you instead of these fakes and phonies, as Holden Caulfield would say from Catcher in the Rye. All these fakes and phonies around here. At least you get the real article once a week. Let me finish the plugs, get business. Hold on a second. 1 second. Put on the thing. Alrighty. I'm back. Testing your speakers with StreamYard. Sounds like they're working. If you know, you know. All right. Well, let's get the shitty fucking Mets out of the way. And then we'll get to wall-to-wall football that rhymed. Oh, with plugs. I never get the plugs. Gabe Itches. Do you want the link? I'll send anyone the link. I don't care. Gil Bravo. Do you want the link? Call me, Gil. Call me on the show, you coward. I fucking invite Gil Bravo to meet me at Taqueria Gramercy every Wednesday because I leave my house, watch soccer ball stories on Patreon to know what I do on Wednesdays. Wink. At a certain soccer ball comedy club. And Gil Bravo's a coward. I always think he's going to bring me Coke and we'll drink tequila and do Coke and touch each other and never comes. Too bad. Good morning. You know, luckily it's before noon and I'm reading the poor people chat. Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. I'm a coward. I can't stand your alpha man. It's true. And I would call ICE on Gil if I met him because we got to really clean it up. If anyone wants the ICE number, I do have it saved on my phone, always at the ready. ICE report. Whenever a server, or barback, or worker that I suspect is illegal of any kind, I just show them this. I wave this in their face. And yeah. Now what? Give me one sec. I don't know. No, we're good. I don't know these fucking people. Testing the speakers with StreamYard. ICE report number 866-347-2423. Yes, if you'd like to report someone here illegally, once again, that number is 866-347-3423. Yeah, and that's a fact. ICE report number. That's the number. Give them a ring if you suspect any illegal people around. Because listen, anybody who's traveled, good luck staying in any other country if you're there illegally. They keep that shit tight, and we're just doing what everybody else is doing. It's really not a big deal. Everybody calm the fuck down. It's not a big deal, and it's very American. Literally every other country does it. Sorry, that's the truth. Nobody can handle the truth anymore. It's pretty pathetic. Just group think bullshit. What the hell am I even talking about? This is a sports show. Why is a comment on the screen that's not paid for? Somebody send a super chat. Speaking of, let me do the plugs. Of course, patreon.com/Ski Mask Media. Weekly bonus content. Soccer ball stories are hot. Me and Steve smoking a blunt just released yesterday. PayPal, send money to my accountant. Fuck YouTube. PayPal.com. DDOMB5185 @gmail.com is his PayPal. Venmo is at DaveD23 is my accountant's Venmo. And join the YouTube channel. I think the Patreon is $1 cheaper than being a member of the YouTube channel, but you get perks. You get different perks for both, so just do it. Again, I'm a solo lone wolf, Sigma Alpha of podcasting, the only All-American. So if you're going to give a couple shekels, don't give it to fat losers and untalented comics from Florida who fucking are career openers. Give it to a real nigga. Anywho, it's a soft day, and I'm an urban youth, and my lady caller is black, and my goddaughter is black. So I've earned it. I can say a soft day, frankly. All right, well, let's get the Mets out of the way because who gives a fuck? Well, they finally did something after losing out on Tucker from the Cubs. By the way, you know, they covered up the losing Tucker from the Cubs. The Mets did by signing Bo Bichette a couple days later. But, you know, Stephen Cohen told us in 2020 when he took over, first of all, he promised us a championship by 2025. That ship sail down the Nile River. And then, his big thing has been money is no object. And yet we once again, we lost the Jap guy, although I don't, it doesn't seem like we were really going after him. We lost the Okamoto guy to Dodgers. And then we lose Tucker to the Dodgers. Hey, Stephen Cohen, you know. What happened? What I thought money was no object. How are we losing players for money? By the way, he was exposed in an article a couple months ago. If you didn't see it, he's not. His wife was a big Mets fan. Stephen Cohen was not a Mets fan. He tried to make everybody think when he took the team over, he was this big Mets fan. He is a liar, a coward, and a leave it at that. Oh, they did sign Bo Bichette. Okay. Listen, that's one piece. He signed one batter after getting rid of Nimmo, Alonso, McNeil. So I don't know. Does this guy actually have a plan? I really don't know as far as David Stearns goes. Where does he? I just saw a picture on Twitter. Why is Fred from Brooklyn always going to the hospital and posting about it? Just go to the hospital and don't post about it. Oh my God. All right. Well, I lost it, but basically it was comparing Bo Bichette's numbers side by side with Pete Alonso, and I think it's about 12 or 13 categories, and Pete Alonso has better numbers in all but 2 or 3. So once again, silly me for thinking the point of a winning team is having the best lineup. I'm sorry, I didn't know we need to worry about culture and hustle. For me, if I was running a team, I think a good idea would be to have the best players in the lineup. You fucking leave it at that. Leave it at that. So, okay, I mean, listen, Bo Bichette in a vacuum is a nice player. He's not replacing Pete Alonso. Could have gotten him with Alonso. It would have been nice to have Bichette at short, Lindor at second, and Alonso at first. That would have been good. But no. David Stearns, and a lot of rumblings. This is about. I've talked about it before. A lot of rumblings getting rid of the Nimmos and the McNeil. There was some clubhouse drama. Nimmo's a big Trump guy. Obviously, Lindor's wife is a libtard cuck. She's on like the board for Mamdani. And Soto is probably whatever. I don't think Soto really cares about anything. My point being, fuck David Stearns. This isn't enough. Bo Bichette, it's something. You had to do something. But the pieces are falling slowly in MLB. So and still no starting pitching whatsoever for the New York Mets. I mean, I assume at this point we'll see what happens. There's still time, but I assume Stearns is putting all his eggs in these 3 young guys' baskets. The Tong and the other guy and the other guy basket. I don't have a producer. I'm here by myself. Nobody helps me. So I don't care. And it's a sports comedy show anyway. So I really don't care if I get things wrong or don't remember names. Fuck you if you care. Frankly, you're gay if you remember too much stuff. But so other than that, though, no pitching. And I don't know, again, for the millionth time, and I'm going to say it a million times more. The issue last year was not the lineup. It was we had no pitching in the last 3 months of the season. Where was starting pitching? And where the fuck is it now? To be continued with the Mets, as always. We'll see what happens as we start 2026. All right, let's get into the football. Lots of football to get to, obviously, an important football. And yeah, so as I already discussed at length, one of the best football weekends of the year with the best 8 teams playing. And folks, it's about that time. I hate to say it. I bring it up every year. We've done this show 4 or 5 years now. I really don't know how long I've been doing this show. I'm lost in time and space. But we are on the precipice of the sports desert, as you know, I call it. And it's almost after this weekend. You know, the official start is after the Super Bowl, but that's one game, and you have to wait 2 weeks for it. For those who are new here, the OGs, the stance lights know what I'm talking about. The sports desert between the Super Bowl and when MLB starts. Those couple months where who gives a fuck about basketball, who gives a fuck about hockey? It's just regular season bullshit. There's really not much going on until March Madness, I should say. Basically the same thing. It's like the start of baseball, March Madness. But after this weekend, for me, it's after this weekend till March Madness, you got the sports desert here for about a month and a half. So, again, even more reason to really enjoy this weekend. Quickly on the coaches before we go around the room, the games at hand, I have to laugh. I have to laugh when you see Harbaugh available, who is all but done that he's going to the Giants. You have Mike Tomlin available. Even I'll throw McDaniel in that mix. I think he's a good coach. I think he did kind of get hosed by the Dolphins. All those guys, not to mention whoever else, Pete Carroll and whoever else. Not that I would want that. But my point is I had to laugh as the Jets commit to Aaron Glenn when you have Harbaugh, Tomlin, McDaniels available in the coaching market. And the fucking New York Jets committed to Aaron Glenn, a guy who won 3 games, had no answers, just the same bullshit. And another Jets coach, a defensive coordinator who can't cut it as a head coach. And, of course, the loss. At least the Mets have changed, their tune with the new GM. I mean, the Jets make the Mets look like a A1 franchise. The Jets are completely lost, and there's no hope. I mean, the Oregon quarterback literally stayed in college. There are reports the Oregon quarterback's agent told him to stay in college so he wouldn't be picked by the Jets. You could look that up. I'm not making that up. That's how pathetic a franchise there is in New York. So the Jets with the second pick, and we'll get into all the pick bullshit more as that gets closer. I'm not going to get into it now. But it makes me laugh, the ineptitude of the New York Jets franchise. Never ceases to amaze us. Somebody send a fucking super chat. There's almost 50 people watching across various platforms. I better open my Venmo, and there better be a fucking computer waiting in my Venmo. I'm going to grift just like all these other people, except I'm going to be honest about it, and I'm going to actually look like this instead of a plastic bag with with dough in it like these other podcast hosts. Fucking loser, beta, grifting hacks. Please stop supporting these people, please. I finally made Mead see the light to stop going on these fucking terrible shows. Anywho, let's take a look at last week quickly now. Oh, that was another thing from the Jim Jones. Quickly now. Relax. Oh, I can't wait to kill you all with Kool-Aid. It'll be so fun. We'll go to Guyana. Oh, God. Un café. Ah! Matthias Stuckel, that was his name. Look him up. Somebody send him the link. Somebody send my foreign exchange student whose mother tried to pour coffee down my throat every day I was in Europe a link. Un café. And I wasn't even a big coffee drinker at the time. Anywho. All right, let's look at last week. Fun games last week. Few of them didn't disappoint. Packers Bears surely didn't disappoint as cardiac Caleb Williams does it again, and Kelly P's big ass must be so happy. Good for the Bears. Couple things here that I, again, being an All-American athlete, someone who's been to the top of the mountain athletically as a coach, I've done it all, really, truly, entertainment-wise. Two things the Packers coach was blatantly obvious, but I haven't heard any of these other talking head, Mongo, neck-bearded losers talk about it. Up 3, the Packers' last drive, LaFleur, the head coach, needs to be criticized for this, and he is in trouble. They said they might let him go. Another coach I would happily take as a Jets coach, but that's neither here nor there. Up 3, final drive, last 2 minutes of the game, he threw to the end zone 3 times, and the Bears only had 1 timeout. I haven't heard anybody on these other sports shows talk about this. What the fuck was he doing? Run the ball 3 times. First of all, make the Packers use their final timeout. Second of all, run the clock down. And he throws the ball 3 times. I mean, the only argument, I suppose, he's trying to put the nail in the coffin, but totally inexcusable. And mind you, after that touchdown, after the Caleb Williams touchdown, the Packers still had 90 seconds and a timeout. It had a minute and a half and a timeout with Jordan Love. They had a couple of huge drops. I forget who it was now because who gives a fuck? This is a sports comedy show. I don't need to know all this gay nerd sport bullshit. Okay. Jordan Love was throwing dimes, hitting receivers in the hands. So shame on LaFleur and the Packers. I thought they could have easily won that game with better game management. Jags, Bills, I told you it was going to be a slobber knocker, and I'm always right. The Socrates of sport, the Aristotle of athletics, the Nostradamus of national pastime, me, Jim Stancil-Stradamus. I told you the Jags and Bills was going to be a slobber knocker, as old JR would say before he had a stroke. History made. The Jags Bills tied for the most fourth quarter lead changes in NFL history. Fact. Where else are you getting that stat, you fucking jamokes? You gonna get that from Patrick Milton? What did Chad say something to MKE about Scarlett? Who said something to me? Who said, did Chad say to the sorcerer, shut up, you fucking faggots? Men are talking. The man is talking. I said it on the Patreon last week. This is the type of stuff you only get on the Patreon. I'll give you a freebie. One Louis J. Gomez told me I was looking cut last week. So, true story. Join the Patreon for more. Anywho, Bills obviously won that game, but Jags did as I thought they would do. I thought the Jags were going to win that. They easily could have. Bills pulled it out. Good for them. Texans Steelers, listen, this is one of those games where by score, it was close, but again, Stancil-Stradamus, I don't miss, obviously, especially in the playoffs. I told you the Texans defense, if the Texans are going to get to Rodgers, the game is over, and that's exactly what happened. You know what it reminded me of when he was on the Jets? I mean, he just didn't stand a chance. It wasn't Rodgers' fault at all. The Texans' defense is an elite defense, which is going to be very interesting this weekend. We'll get to that in a second. And they did not let Rodgers breathe. That Steelers offensive line didn't do him any favors. And I told you last week, if they're going to get to Rodgers, they are going to lose. The Steelers are, and that's exactly what happened. Jim Stansel-Stradamus, this is why you watch the show, and this is why you don't listen to neck-breathing, unathletic fatsos on Barstool or any of these other pseudo-athletes who pretend to know anything, talking heads on ESPN or these other shows. That's why you watch this show. Thank you. Rack me. And listen, I would call these last 3 weeks, 4 weeks an absolute setback for DK Metcalf's career. First, he gets suspended 2 games in crunch time for punching a fan. Inexcusable. The fan didn't even say anything bad. You've seen the video. It's out there. And then two massive drops in the playoff game last week, DK Metcalf. Shame on him. I mean, one of them could have gone for 40, if not the house. And another, I mean, hitting him in the hands on a day where Rodgers is on his back most of the day. If you think you're any kind of elite receiver, there is no excuse. DK Metcalf should be ashamed of himself. If I was a Steelers fan, I'd be livid with what DK Metcalf did down the stretch. Conversely, CJ Stroud was throwing absolute dimes. The Texans Pats tonight have that. I mean, all these matchups this weekend, frankly, are very sexy. I think the Rams Bears is probably the sexiest of the 4 games this weekend. But they're all pretty good. They all have their own storylines. Again, we'll get to in 1 second. But CJ Stroud looked amazing last week, throwing absolute dimes, and making it look easy, very smooth, a flick of the wrist, off his back foot at times, if you watch the game. CJ Stroud appears to be in that zone. He's going to be very dangerous in New England this weekend. And that is going to be a very interesting defensive battle. 2 great defenses up in Foxborough this evening. And yeah, as I said earlier, Tomlinson gone. Yeah, let's just blast through this. I got shit to do, and nobody's super chatted, frankly. And I'm going to be like all these other grifting shows. And just make it all about money, because that's what you slobs like. You know what? And don't watch this show. I don't fucking care. I do this show for fun. I told Ski Mask before he died, Ski Mask from day one, my deal with him was, if I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it. I have fun doing this. It's basically my therapy for the week. I don't give a fuck if nobody watches this. I only want cult members to watch this, or hate watch it. I don't care. Everyone is gay, and I'm great. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right. Quickly on the Miami, Indiana College National Championship Monday night. You know, I'm not a big proponent of college football. I keep a cursory view. I think the college football regular season absolutely sucks. You get 2 or 3 good games a week surrounded by blowouts. So again, do you watch minor league baseball? I don't. So why would I watch minor league football? I'm always right. I'm absolutely right about college, especially now that they're paid. The only argument these Mongos had against me for why college football sucks is these guys care more about who they play for. They care for their school. Well, now they make 6 figures, 7 figures. So that little argument's totally out the window. So you got no leg to stand on. The only people, if you went to a school or live around a corner, I get it, I guess, but still, I wouldn't watch. Why, as I always say, why watch the minor leagues when you got the big leagues on Sunday? Anywho, Miami has been rolling. We know this, but I have watched a decent amount of the college playoffs. I know I said it last time when they played Oregon and they beat Oregon. I said it before the game, and I'm going to say it again now. I stand by it. I think this is the end of the road for Miami. Indiana I watched a few of their games down the stretch here. They are an absolute powerhouse. I think Miami has overachieved this year. Good for them. Not taking anything away. They have porn stars going to their game, disgusting horror porn stars like a Bella Danger. I know I said it last week, but I love saying it. Listen, just porn stars and OnlyFans people, just own it. Don't try to justify, oh, you don't do that anymore. You're different now. Bitch, I watch you suck dick. I can watch you suck dick on my phone and get banged by two guys right now. Don't try to be classy now. Lean into it. That's why I love my girl, Violet Brandani. She loves me and I love her. And one day we'll have sex because she owns it. I love how she owns it. I love her little hiney slice. Anyway, yeah, I don't need to see porn stars pretending they're real people. Sorry! Again, Stancil Stradamus, the truth teller, the last of the Mohegans. Sorry, you can't have it all. If you suck dick on camera, you can't pretend you didn't suck dick and get butt fucked on camera. You can't have it all. You can't make money getting your ass fucked and then turn around and try to pretend you're a normal person. Sorry. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to the truth. All right. Quick preview of the games. Texans Patriots is going to be in the teens at game time. Very chilly. That could work in New England's favor for a team coming up from Texas. All right, let's log into my DraftKings and let's bet money. Because you know what's coming, folks. Send a fucking super chat. Will you? One super chat. We can't do a whole show without a super chat, can we? Or maybe we can. That's actually kind of a power move to not be like these losers. Let's hit the goal. I'm going to make my nut. Let's hit the goal. Faggots, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy for the love of you. Anywho, somebody play the motherfucking pick music for the third to last time of this NFL season. Hit it. Play it, Jamie. Make some picks and suck each other's dicks! Yeah! NFL Divisional weekend, arguably the best football weekend of the year. After this, we got 2 games next week. Oh, here we fucking go! Adobe Acrobat wants me to fucking update again. When have I ever updated Adobe? I need a new computer. Please, somebody send me thousands of dollars. Oh, I don't want to upgrade. No. I don't want Safari to open. Why? Oh, I hate Apple. Oh, I fucking hate Apple. I am so glad Steve Jobs is dead. Faggot died of AIDS and cancer. I'm still alive. You're dead and you were gay. Yes, fuck Apple. Fuck Steve Jobs. As I was saying, best NFL weekend of the year. The 6 best teams, 8 best teams playing. You only have 2 games next week, and then you got the Super Bowl, which isn't even a real NFL Sunday. So this is it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, This is the weekend. What do we do? You Stancelites can say it with me at this point. Kick your wife down the basement stairs and lock the door. Send your children into foster care and send your parents into hospice, folks. It's the last best NFL and football weekend as we have the college championship on Monday of the year. And you got to get these people away from me. Alienate all of your friends. Send a swastika to your group chats. Send a swastika to your family members. You simply cannot be bothered during this football weekend. You have to be able to sit and watch these games in peace. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Daddy's got to pay the bills today because you people are not helping. Still not a goddamn super chat, you pieces of shit. You scumbag pieces of shit, but that's neither here nor there. Here we go. As Dak Prescott would say, ego. Coming up today at 4:30, the Bills go to Mile High Stadium out there in Lady KB's Denver, Colorado to play the Broncos. It's almost a pick 'em. We got the Broncos minus 1.5. Bills getting 1.5 on the road. This is it. Make no mistake, folks. This is it for Josh Allen. How long has Josh Allen been waiting to not have Mahomes in the way? To not have Lamar Jackson in the way? This is it for Josh Allen. It's not easy to get to this point of the playoffs. I know the Bills have been doing it lately. This is the first year the Chiefs and Ravens have not. They make it look easy. It is not easy to get to these weekends as an NFL team, much less one single player. You never know. Injuries. He can get injured, Josh Allen. His teammate could get injured. Who knows what happens? My point is, he may not get this opportunity again, Josh Allen. With no Mahomes and no Jackson in his way, who have been the bane of his playoff existence up until now in his career. Can Josh Allen push through, get the championship weekend? Or can the Broncos, frankly, continue to roll with that offense at home? Listen, the motivation I just told you for the Bills, that would be the biggest motivation. Josh Allen and Matt Stafford are your elite quarterbacks still remaining in this NFL season. So if Josh Allen can make magic happen, anything can happen. That said, I have told you all, listen, James Cook is a bit underrated as a running back. Other than that, I never loved the talent on that offense all year. The defense is okay for the Bills. Maybe this is the Jets fan in me. I'm taking the Broncos at home, folks. Would I be surprised if the Bills pull it off? Absolutely not. So I wouldn't put the house on this one. Again, huge motivation for Josh Allen to finally get to the promised land without the big Mahomes and Lamar Jackson standing in his way. Tonight at 8 o'clock, another great game. We got the Niners at the Seahawks. Niners beat the Seahawks not too long ago. Seahawks quietly have absolutely rolled all year behind Sam Darnold, ex-Jet quarterback, another ex-Jet quarterback who excels in other places. Niners, however, getting a touchdown on the road. For that reason, and for that reason only, I am absolutely beat the Seahawks not long ago. You know me, I don't love the 49ers, but, the opposite of the Jets. Absolutely great coach there in McVay. Great game manager in Brock Purdy. A decent deep. They lost Kittle. I understand. But that is a team that's actually run well, unlike what I'm subjected to as a Jets fan. It's so interesting to watch an organization that's actually well owned and managed and coached. Converse, unlike basically the opposite of the Jets. So I think the Seahawks win. I think the Niners cover with that 7 points. Moving on till tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Plenty of time to get your fat errands done. First game is at 3 instead of 1. I'm really looking forward to this game as an AFC guy. The Patriots, the Texans at the Patriots. Another game that's going to be I think it's going to be in the teens for the start of this one as well. And possibly some snow in the forecast. Patriots are favored by 3 at home. By the way, the over-under is 40 here. I think this is an easy under. Two great defenses here. And you know I love my defense as an All-American defensive, close defense lacrosse player, the absolute king of sports, the athlete's game, the creator's game. As I always say, if you can play lacrosse, you can play any other sport, but if you play any other sport, you can't necessarily play lacrosse. Lacrosse, you need hand-eye, you need endurance, you need speed, you need toughness, you need power. It incorporates all attributes that other sports only have categories of. That's why lacrosse is the king of sports, the fastest game on 2 feet, and the creator's game. That's why the gods play lacrosse and not any of these other fag sports. Anyhow! Oh, man. Listen, it's hard to pick against the Patriots, but I'm going to do it anyway. You got to pick one team. I wouldn't be surprised either team pulled this off. All these games, frankly. CJ Stroud looked really, really good last week. I really was, and I knew he was good, but even expecting him to be good, I was really impressed. Not only his throws, but just his general demeanor. You got a young quarterback in Drake May, his first playoff run here. Obviously, he pulled it off one time. And the Texans defense is a monster. Give me I know it's going to be tough on the road, a young quarterback, but Patriots also have a young quarterback. And again, the Texans, I said it last week, I forget about what game, but in the playoffs with these young quarterbacks, you can strike early, whether that be a big turnover or an actual touchdown, makes it a big uphill battle for these young quarterbacks like Drake May. So I'm going to take and again, I know it's the Jets fan in me here, but I'm taking the Texans plus the 3. And let's move on. And NFL, as NFL does, schedule the best game for last. As you have the Rams, the veteran, probably Hall of Famer Matt Stafford, traveling to Soldier Field in Chicago to play the cardiac kid, Caleb Williams. Can't stop winning games under 2 minutes. Good for him. I'm a believer now. With the spread we got here is the Rams are favored by 4.5 on the road. Listen, if you watch the show, you know where I'm going here. I've told you since early in the year, after the first probably 3 weeks, you can fact check me, check the Library of Congress for all these shows. I told you the Rams are my Super Bowl favorite since early in the regular season. I'm standing by that. I'm taking the Rams minus the 4.5. I think they are solid from defense to offense to special teams to coaching. I like the Bears too. And boy, is it going to be fun if this is a close game down the stretch and you have Caleb Williams waiting in the wings. But a great game. I think we have all these are great games. Pillar to post, starting with the Bills Broncos today and ending with the Rams Bears on Sunday night. We got a great weekend of sports. Give me the Rams over the Bears, over Kelly P's big ass Bears. And those are your picks for the last great NFL weekend of the year and really the last great sports weekend until March Madness begins. So enjoy it, folks. Let's see how many super chats I got while I was doing that. 1, 2, 2. All right. I was half kidding. I was just kidding about that, but they're there. Let's read them. Johnny Chopsticks. $2. What's your weight? People are starting up talk I hover around 190, 195. If I'm gonna try, which has been going very well, frankly, I'm going to try to get down to like 185 for a beach season. I've been crushing the gym. Regular, I'm still on the getting big side. Come and feel free to take this yourselves, folks. Come March, April is when I switch over to more body weight and high reps to get that fine cut for the outdoor season. But yes, and listen, I have a tummy on me at the moment, not a big one. I mean, I'll show you. I should make you send more money, but I'll show you. Yeah. What other podcaster in this realm can pull that off, you fucking fat pigs, you fat fucks, fat, disgusting, fake work, bitch-made drama, super chat sucking, grifting fucks. Daddy's here! See, Johnny, you got your money's worth for $2 measly. Or is it some kind of weird fucking thing? There you go. There's your answer. All super chats get read. Chris Mack. Oh, big Chris Mack in the house. Late, but Broncos Bills only one. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I see only one is as late, but Broncos Bills only one is as interesting. Are you saying the spread? Or are you saying that's the only game that's interesting to you? I don't know what the fuck you're saying. If you're saying it's the only interesting game, with all due respect, you're an idiot. These are all pretty interesting games. I mean, Niners Seahawks, a divisional matchup. Bills Broncos. I already told you. Josh Allen trying to find the promised land against a young Bo Nix and a good team playing at home. Texans Patriots, battle of some of the best defenses in the NFL, and Rams Bears, Hall of Famer versus Cardiac Caleb. We got great matchups. So now, if you're talking about the spread, I do think that's interesting. I think it's interesting. The Bills are favored with elite quarterback Josh Allen against a second-year player. But I also have no idea if that's what you're saying, Chris Mack. You should really fact check or spell check before you send these things. Snow is coming down here in Connecticut. Beautiful weekend for football. Patreon.com/SkiMatsMedia. It's hitting. It's hitting. If you're already on there, you know. If you're not on there, Soccer Ball Stories is back up and running. We have a great plan for that. I tell one ridiculous story of my past, and I give you all the behind-the-scenes stuff from the Soccer Ball Comedy Clubs where names are named, which I would never do to these poor people on YouTube public. And also throwing up some stuff from the old days. But there you go, folks. You are all set up for a weekend of football thanks to me. This is the only show you needed to watch. Thank you to Chris Mack and Johnny Chopsticks for the super chats at the buzzer. Yeah. For the millionth time, I know I said it all show, but the last great weekend of the NFL season and before the sports desert. That is after this weekend until March Madness begins. So no shame in taking it all in, boys and girls, this weekend, because after this, it's really all down here, all downhill till March Madness begins. You're welcome. Tell a friend. Joking aside, thank you. Please join the Patreon. Not only do you get content, but maybe one day I'll be able to buy a computer that's not from 1476. What did we learn today? I'm glad Steve Jobs That was really the main thing to take from this, and that I know everything about sports. Below, Casamigos in a bottle, every bar down the road. All right, everyone. Enjoy the football. You deserve it. Kick your wife, alienate your kids and family, send your parents to hospice. Enjoy the football. Don't be bothered. Don't let anyone bother you. Bring home the votes, and let's count all the troops. Ski Mask forever.
Eyes told the truth, he won't speak, scared to give it a name. No escape from this coast, just the waves and the grind. White trash Riviera, where they're losing their damn minds. Casamigos, me and two freak hoes, I hit them both like free throws, hiding what they know. Pour it down, let it flow. White trash Riviera, where the truth don't show. Me and two freak hoes, I hit them both like free throws, but nobody really knows. Bottles crack, here we go. White
Count all the
trash
votes.
Riviera.